Taiyuan acupoint. The Taiyuan acupoint is located on the lung meridian. Abbreviation LU9. Location of the Taiyuan acupoint. The Taiyuan acupoint is located at the wrist joint space, the inner border of the thumb extensor tendon, the tendon of abductor pollicis longus. How to find the Taiyuan acupoint? Please observe and practice with me. This is my right hand. I will take the Taiyuan acupoint on this right wrist. We can also practice taking the Taiyuan acupoint on your left wrist in the same way. First of all, please feel and determine the position of the thumb extensor tendon, or the tendon of abductor pollicis longus. To do this, place the index finger of the opposite hand on this position of the wrist. Here I use my left index finger to place it on my right wrist like this. Now, press the tip of your right thumb firmly on the edge of the table or something that acts as a pressure point. We press and release the tip of the right thumb like this, through which you can easily feel the movement of the long extensor tendon of the thumb below the tip of the left index finger. Here, this is the extensor tendon of the thumb we need to determine. The Taiyuan acupoint must definitely be located on the inside of this tendon. Now, we define the radial groove. This is the radial groove. Here, these are two very large tendons located in the middle of the inside of this wrist. The radial groove is located right above this. You can feel the radial artery just below your fingertips like this. This is also the position where the Oriental medicine physician checks the patient's pulse. Here, right under my fingertips, the radial artery is very clear. You can also try taking your own pulse and feeling the radial artery under your fingertips. Thus, located in the radial groove is the radial artery. We can touch and feel its position very clearly. Also, this is the wrist line. It coincides with the position of the wrist joint. The intersection of the wrist line with the radial groove is the location of the Taiyuan acupoint. However, at this intersection there is also the radial artery running through. The Taiyuan acupoint is located outside this radial artery. Here, this is the Taiyuan acupoint. It is located on the wrist line and also lies directly with the radial groove, but outside of the radial artery. This detail is not important for acupressure or massage, but is important for accurate needle insertion, avoiding needling into arteries. In addition, the Taiyuan acupoint is also located on the inner side of the thumb extensor tendon. Thus we find the location of the Taiyuan acupoint, located on the intersection of the wrist line with the radial groove, outside of the radial artery, and inside of the extensor tendon of the thumb. The Taiyuan acupoint. The Taiyuan acupoint, LU9. According to Oriental medicine, the Taiyuan acupoint has the effect of tonifying and regulating lung qi, expels wind, transforms phlegm, activates the channel, and alleviates pain. The Taiyuan acupoint is often prescribed to treat painful conditions such as sore throat, chest pain, heart attack, back pain, shoulder pain, and pain around the wrist joints, asthma, hemoptysis, laryngitis, etc. Please refer to more detailed information related to the Taiyuan acupoint in Vikudo's channels and websites. Thank you. Wish you health. Goodbye and see you again.